Hello everybody, my name is Pupa. I will take you to know about one guy who are the pilot of German Air Force, or as we know it, Luftwaffe. And he has so much experience in night air combat that he was nicknamed the Monster of the Toy. Although his name is not very well known, but his craftsmanship has been called his name and create a lot of fear and trembling on the ally. And how will his story be? You can watch this video, so you can know him for more. Please watch it. Heinz Wolfgang Schnaufer, the name of the German pilot during World War II, that we better be very with. But his combat skills are as versatile as other German Air Force Tiger, such as Elite Hartmann. He is the record holder for the most number of killing in the German Air Force, most of the time being shot down by the British Air Force 4-engine bomber. Heinz Wolfgang Schnaufer was born on February 16, 1922 in Cow City, the eldest of four of the same sibling. His father, named Schnaufer, was a mechanical engineer and patient, and he also out widely called Schnaufer Schlossberg Caroline at the age of 6. He attended a local school. He studied until the end of his 6th year of education, after which he enrolled in a boarding school, and the school is the National Institute of Political Education. This is an educational institution under the policy of the German Nazi German Party, with the intention of building political and military leadership for the Third Reich. Schnaufer is a person with excellent academic performance. He was able to take the number 1 exam every year until he graduated in November 1939 at the age of 17. In addition to the certificates he received from his excellent study, Schnaufer received a license to drive a glider as well. While he was still studying, he was very passionate about aviation, and he applied for a pilot class to receive this license. Schnaufer applied an exam as a student of the German Air Force on November 15 in 1939. Basic training and practice of controlling and operating different aircraft models. It took 2 years until he graduated and was enrolled as a fighter pilot with the rank of a pilot officer. Schnaufer will also be trained in fighter night combat tactics, and will later become a night fighter pilot and will join World War II aircraft battle. Schnaufer has been tasked with intercepting British bombers flying into Germany, most of them flying at night. Therefore, the German had to develop night combat techniques for fighter pilots. They are also part of the vital air defense system in German occupied territory. In 1942, Schnaufer was stationed in Central in Belgium, and at the time Belgium was still under German occupation. He had the opportunity to escort 3 German warships, the battleship Scharnhorst, the battleship Guinea Snow, and the battleship Prince Eugen, to sail to the British Channel to return to Germany. It was a critical action that led German fighter pilots to participate in the mission. They were ordered to escort the 3 German warships to sail back to Germany at the behest of Adolf Hitler. This was so important that pilots had their aircraft crash into any plane. If this situation of their aircraft, they ran out of ammunition, and as a result, the Germans were victorious. All 3 warships were about to safely return to Germany, along with mocking the British for not being able to defeat the enemy passing in front of their own home. Schnaufer, along with the Model BF 110 continued to perform a strong role in intercepting and arresting fire on the incoming British bomber squadron. Until a year, he was able to shoot down 7 enemy planes, including 2 Halifax bomber, 1 Lancaster, and 4 Wellington video bomber. Most of pilots happy with the result, but for Schnaufer, the 7 enemy planes he was shot down were just the beginning. After that, he will succeed quickly, improve his skill from the combat experience he confronted. In July 1943, Schnaufer shot down 17 enemy planes, and this result made him promoted to admiralty on July 1943, and he also shot down a Lancaster bomber near Bordeaux in Belgium. It was the 20 planes that he shot down and that earned him the nickname of the Devil of Centroid, according to the airbase he was stationed in. Charlie the Lifter. He was moved to Holland. Here, he shot down 30 enemy planes until December 1943. His record of flying of enemy planes reached 42. The following year, one night in May 1944, he managed to shoot down 5 enemy planes in one night, including his statistics at the time. He had shot down 74 enemy planes, and more importantly, 5. It only took him 15 minutes to shoot down these 5 planes in one night. Schnaufer was appointed commander of the 4th Night Fighter Squadron on November 4 November 1944. Until the end of 1944, his record number of enemy planes was 106. It's a legend of his 9 aircraft battle. And that was the night of the 21st century. 1945. It was only 19 minutes that he was able to shoot down 9 Lancaster bombers from 20:44 p.m. until 21:03 p.m. No combat pilot would be able to do like him. It became a legend and contribution to Schnaufer forever. When World War II ends, Schnaufer was taken prisoner of war by the British Air Force. He was detained and interrogated, and mostly inquiring about the tactical information the Germans used for air combat against the British. After his release, he returned to take over his father's winery business, living peacefully after the war. But then on July 13, 1950, Schnaufer had an accident. A car collided with a truck on the way to Bordeaux in France. He died 2 days later, on July 15, 1950, at the age of only 28. Unfortunately, Schnaufer still showing 121 of the plane he shot down was sold at auction for 90,000 pounds sterling. This is all, and this is the story of the not so famous nighttime fighter pilot named Heinz Wolfgang Schnaufer. But because of his interesting work, I had to pick up his story to share. And how are you? I hope to receive more or less information. If there is any mistake, I apologize here. Thank you.